Ba da pa 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 pa. Oh, ba da pa pa pa. Oh, ba da pa pa pa. Ba-dia, 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 yada 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 yada. Yo, it's your boy Sam C, and I'm back with another one. I'm like a bad habit. I just won't go away. I am here to stay. Anyways, y'all, today I have a great video for you today. We're going to talk about my Filipina girlfriend and 5 hilarious habits that she does. But yo, it just makes me love her more. Stick around, enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe. Peace and blessings to you all. Peace. I know you guys are wondering, why do I have this towel in the back of my neck? It's strange, right? But you know what? I'm doing it for a reason. It's to honor my Annie. She does this and she does it a lot. I never really understood it, but in the Philippines, it gets super hot there. I mean, it gets hot, it gets humid. And I guess it's within their culture that they don't like to have sweat going down their backs. I mean, I just think it's cool. It's the coolest little thing that she does. But anyways, whenever it gets hot, rather than turn on the AC, because it's really expensive in the Philippines, the AC prices, the electricity, it's super high, right? And they call it aircon, just by the way. But anyways, to remedy that, she puts a towel on her back. That keeps her looking good. It keeps her feeling good. I don't think it really helps with the heat. But anyways, that is number 1, right? That is one hilarious thing that my girlfriend does. I love it. I'm going to start doing it myself because I don't like sweat on my back too. Anyways, guys, that was the crazy habit that she does, number 1, that I find hilarious, that I really love. Yo, guys, stick around for number 2. It's just as cool as the first one, y'all. Here we go. Yeah, you see I got rid of the towel, you know, it kind of made me feel like Superman. Yeah, that's just kind of weird, right? But anyways, it's something that she does and I like it. It's cool, right? So anyways, number 2 is she likes to eat rice with her hands. And you know, I like to eat a lot of rice too. You know, she always tells me that in the Philippines, rice is life. That's what they love. That's a common food in their culture. But she could sit there, and I do video calls with her, and eat rice with her hands. And the coolest thing about it, she does not drop a morsel. You know, here's a little picture of me trying to eat rice with my hands, and I just made a mess. Everything is all over the place, you know. But, you know, hey, it's all good. It's all fun. It's all love. Number 2 is she loves to eat rice with her hands. Rice is life, baby. Stick around for number 3, y'all. Here we go. That's number 3, y'all. If she doesn't know the answer to a question, she likes to do this little, I don't know. She likes to scratch her head when she doesn't know the answer to a question. I love when she does that. I just think it's the cutest thing in the world. And I always say to her, and if you scratch any harder, you might be able to find the answer to your question that you're looking for. You know, just the other day, just to let you know, she's moving back to Butuan. She's in CDO right now. It's coming up summer break for her kids. So while she's moving out, she's staying at an Airbnb. And I asked her, you know, once she had it booked, she didn't quite know the location. And I said, Annie, where is this located? How close is it to your house that you're staying now in CDO? And guess what she does? I don't know. Oh, it's that way. It's that way. You know, they like to do that too. It's that way. Anyways, it's all good. That's number 3 of the 5 hilarious habits that my girlfriend does, that I love her for it. It's great, y'all. Stick around for number 4, y'all. Here we go. We are on habit number 4. Things that she loves to do, or one of her little habits that just makes her her. Number 4 is she loves to watch basketball. You know, and once I first started talking about it, I was learning more about the Filipino culture, and supposedly basketball is their national pastime sport. And I'm not trying to be funny here, but before I went to go visit her, you know, I asked her how tall she was, and she said she's about 5 foot, right? And if you could see from the picture here, I'm only about 5'11", so by any standard, I'm not a tall man, but she is about, I'd probably say about 4'11" on a good day. But basketball is a sport for tall people, right? I mean, why does she watch it? Why does she love it so much? You know, I always asked her, and she just likes the way that somebody so tall can move around the court, you know, and just do slam dunks and just do all the crazy stuff that Steph Curry and Michael Jordan and everybody does there. And it's weird, everybody in the Philippines just loves the Golden State Warriors. I'm guessing they had a tour sometime in Manila and it was all over TV. And I just read recently that Klay Thompson is going down to visit the Philippines, and the whole country is super excited. They've got this guy, Kai Soto. He's very tall. That's about all I know for him. He's having a hard time making the NBA, so I imagine he's not very good. But anyways, guys, oh, one quick story. The first time once I went to go see her, we were driving from CDO to Boot 1 and we stopped to get some chicken, and these guys come up to me and they were calling me Draymond Green, right? And I'm like, Draymond Green? That's totally random, right? He's this big, tall. He's a little bit darker than me, but he looks nothing like me. I'm 5'11", and to them, I guess that's pretty tall, you know, so they imagine, you know, they probably haven't seen it live, they've seen it on TV, so imagine that all the basketball players are about my size. But, you know, of course, I played it up, you know, and I kind of gave my autograph, and of course, I told them later I wasn't Draymond Green. That's just a whole other thing. But anyways, that was number 4, y'all. Number 4 of the habits that I love about her that just makes her her, right? Stick around for number 5. And I've got a bonus that you guys are going to love as well. So we are on number 5. And this one I can kind of relate to. It's not a huge deal, but it's just something that I found a little bit weird is they conduct all their business on Facebook. Pretty much they live on Facebook. I mean, that messenger is ding, ding, ding all the time, you know. A funny story. So once I got to CDO, we had to rent a car and drive it down to Boot 1. You know, I just couldn't deal with the buses, you know, I'm just too big for that. And I saw them on the road and the way they're shaking and stuff. I told her we're just gonna have to rent a car, and that's all, you know. So anyways, so what does she do? She jumps on Facebook and she posts, hey, we need a car rental for 2 or 3 days to go from CDO to Boot 1, and then, you know, the pings start coming or whatever. And I said, Annie, you know, is it safe to do all your business on Facebook like that? Don't they have like a website, like a car rental place where we can go and give them my credit card and pay for things? He said, no, not in the Philippines. That's not the way it works. We use Facebook for pretty much everything. And, you know, I can relate. Now, granted, it's probably not a habit. It was probably a habit for all the Philippines. But to me, I just found it that it's a cute little habit that she's just always on Facebook. And every part of her life is just on Facebook. And if Facebook was to go away, I think it would take a little piece of Annie, right? But she'd still have me, so she'd still be in good shape, right? Right, Annie, if you're watching this? I hope so. Anyways, guys, I got one more bonus that you guys are going to like as well. Let's move on to the bonus. Yo guys, I know I only said 5, but I just had to add this in, and this kind of stems from last night. So sometimes I send her music for her to listen to, just to learn a little bit about my culture, because we black people, we is musical people. Anyways, and one of her songs that she likes, you know, is an American rap song by Drake called God's Plan. I sent it to her, she listened to it for a few times, and she just loved it. I think she liked more the video because they give away like stuff to school kids, to the fire department, you know, just a generally good, happy video where they're doing charities and giving money away and just making people feel good. That's what I think attracted it to her. So, you know, I'm talking to her later and she starts singing God's Plan, but it wasn't quite God's plan, Drake's God plan. It was, I've been something, something in the struggle with me. I've been something, something, loving me. And he loves me, oh, loving me. I said, Annie, what is that? I know you ain't singing God's plan. But, you know, anyways, it's great. That's a habit that she loves to do. She'll take an American rap song and she'll butcher it. She'll make it her own. I call it the Annie remix. I think it's so cool. Anyways, you guys, thanks. If you stayed this long, thanks for watching the video. We really appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you've got a Filipina girlfriend, you know, put down at the bottom what are some of the habits that you just really love. It's not a knock on anybody. It's just kind of a fun video. Everybody take care. God bless. Peace. We'll see you on the next one.